I have my dreams, and it's almost been shot down, and I don't want that to affect anybody else. My dreams have been shot down by my friends, by my family members. What's going on, guys? My name is Sobo, and this is actually my first ever video on this channel, and I'm so excited for it. It took me a while to kind of try to figure out what exactly I'm going to be talking about on my channel, and yesterday I had like a moment of epiphany when I was reading a book, and I finally figured it out. I'm going to talk about what our teachers didn't talk about in high school, the thing that we needed the most, the thing that the 1% know, and that's what makes them the 1%, you know, the thing that we need to know. I'm going to share as much of it as I know, and I'm going to try to explore and research and try to figure out what these people know that makes them so different, because they're not better than us. This 1%, they're not better than us. They just know more than us. And I want to know exactly what it is that they know for myself, because I want to reach financial freedom, and for you guys alongside with me, so that way you guys can go on the journey with me. And honestly, I've been very passionate about this topic and about the youth knowing this stuff, because I mean, in high school, they tell us every single thing except exactly what we need to know. We go out of high school knowing how to do math, how to do science, how, you know, like history, anything, literally like everything. And I don't think that those things are irrelevant, but I mean, learning how to make money wasn't important enough to be, you know, placed in one of these little like course catalogs. Like that wasn't one of the choices that we can even make. It wasn't even an elective. Like, and when they do teach us, it's like it's so short and it's so narrow, and it talks about like saving and budgeting. Come on, let's be honest. Who got rich by saving? Who got rich by budgeting? Who did? I mean, to be honest with you, all the teachers that teach us don't even know what they're talking about, because they're still poor. So why would they teach you about money when they barely have money? You know what I'm saying? The school system makes no type of sense to me, and I feel like that is because the 1% that has this information, they don't want you to know. You know, the 1% who have the information, who have like most of the wealth in the world, they don't want you to know this stuff. So I want to be that person who researches and then who tells you guys as much as I learned for myself. I'm passionate about changing the minds of the younger generation and anybody else who needs to hear this message. I'm going to call you guys dreamers, because that's what you guys are to me. I don't want anybody else to kill you guys' dreams. I have my dreams, and it's almost been shot down, and I don't want that to affect anybody else. My dreams have been shot down by my friends, by my family members. The biggest person to this day still been my dad. And honestly, it's nothing against him. Yeah, he's like he's an older generation, so he has a different way of thinking. He really legit believes college is the only way, and if you don't go to college, then it's over with. Like, really, I think I remember I was texting him one time, because I was trying to, after I ran away, I'll tell you guys a deeper story about my life, so that way you guys know who exactly I am and why this is the topic that I'm so motivated to do. But there was one time where he texted me, and I tried to tell him, like, Dad, like, it's 2020, like this was back in 2020. I was like, this 2020, there's not only one way to make it in this life. There's so many ways. You can, you know, like, you can do social media, you could do YouTube. Yes, if you want to be, if that's what your heart desires, you can also be a doctor or an engineer. But in 2021, you don't need to go to college to do anything. Literally, like, you can, honestly, like, there's so many options where you can make money, because that's the bigger goal. I mean, there's people who just go to college because they're just so intrigued and they're super smart people, and I have nothing against that. But if that's not what your heart desires, please just don't go to college. Take my example. I know I'm not doing so well right now, but I feel good about my life because I'm accountable for my decisions. I'm accountable for the decisions that I make. But getting back to that text. So the text that he said was, yes, people who graduate high school but never go to college, they make it, but they're an exception. You know what that means? My dad is saying there is always going to be an exception, per se, of people who do make it out of not going to college. But it's like, you know, it's like a little, they're like the sun, that you're not going to be that one person, but it's probably just going to be one person. That's what he was trying to tell me. I mean, what kind of parent doesn't believe in their kids? I never want to be like that. I want to tell my kids they can do and they can be whatever they want, you know, because that's what I completely and truly believe. The only thing that separates the 1% from the rest of us is the knowledge that they have and the knowledge that they're not willing to share. That's really all it is, guys. A lot of people beat ourselves down. We see the 1% and we're like, oh man, those people are just better than us. They're so amazing. We fantasize. We look at their cars, we look at their houses, we look at their wives, their husbands, and we think, oh my God, if only I had that life. You can have that life too. Honestly, there's literally nothing stopping you. All the information that they learned is in this world. They didn't come from another multi-dimensional sphere and now they know all this information and they're just better. They're not superheroes, guys. They're not better than us. They are just like you and me. I don't know if you ever heard a superhero talk about his daily life. He doesn't go like explore Mars one day and then he's deep in the Antarctic Ocean one day. It's not like that. These guys are just like us. They eat food just like us. They drink food just like us. Only thing that makes them different, that makes them different, is the fact that they know something that we don't, and that's how money works. And I want to teach you guys that. As much as I learn, as much as I know so far, and as much as I want to research this, I want to teach you guys in that whole process. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna say this, but my plan, or at least my dream, my goal, I'm not gonna let anybody shoot this down, is to be financially free by the time I'm 25. And I'm not talking about just financial free, no, I don't have a job. I wanna be financial free in the ways that like it's expressed. You know, when you hear financial freedom, you hear, oh, boat rides in Maui, and then like fucking watching kangaroos in Alaska, and, oh, not in Alaska, what do you call it? Australia, I'm sorry. I know my geography, I do. But and then like a fucking a plane trip, a private jet takes you to a private concert with Tory Lanez, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, you eat at the fanciest dinner and you have like your friends and your family members right nearby, and you can do whatever you want. I want options, and I'm talking financial freedom in that sense. I want it by 25. And I'm gonna help you guys get to it whatever it is that you guys want to get to. I want to change your mind about money. If money is the only factor that's stopping you, I want to change that factor. I want to tell you that it is possible, and that's to help you guys out. I hope you guys will help me out and for me to get to the point that I want to. Because I mean, for me, it's never been, am I gonna be financial free? It's always been when, and it's never been, like I said, it's never been, am I going to be? It's always been how, you know, like I just been trying to figure this stuff out, guys. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say for this video. Thank you guys for watching so much, and there are more videos coming, so please subscribe, like, share this video with a friend that you might think could be interested, because there is such a knowledge gap in our generation about when it comes to finances. We don't know, honestly. And we're not just talking about saving, because I mean, saving is pretty easy. You put money away. Oh, that's hard to do. Yeah, you work at it and then you become better. But I'm not gonna tell you guys to save. I'm gonna tell you guys how to make more money, because that's the only way you're gonna get rich in this world. You're not gonna get there by saving. My baby girl was telling me that the other day, this millionaire was like having his speech, and he was saying, oh, like, would you rather be rich? I mean, would you rather get 1 million in 1 year, or would you rather get 1 million per year? Because if you waited 40 years and you got $1 million, yeah, okay, you made it. You have $1 million now. But imagine you made that 1 million per year. You have 40 million in 40 years. So all this like get rich quick, fast, or whatever things, that's what you should be striving for. That's what we all should be striving for. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Sobo. I'll see you on the next video, dreamers.